Hello beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel. Antoinette from Antoinette Intuitive Tarot and Jewellery with you. This one, I wasn't going to do a walkthrough of this one yet. I was going to wait a number of months until it kind of died down, but I want to work with it, and I'm kind of getting lazy having to put everything back in order and resetting the energy of my decks when I'm in the middle of working with them. So I'm going to run through and show it now. And then I can get to work with it in the next month or two. This is Tarot of the Divine, and it is a beautifully put together deck by Yoshitani. It comes with this book, which I was waiting to arrive because it came separate to the deck, and it's here. The book is fairy tales, and each card in the deck is based on a page in the book. Oh, 3 guesses. Larry shop. So you have a page of contents, and the illustrations are fantastic in here. You get an introduction about how the stories came to light, the person's life and travel, and how they come across all these different stories and put them together. And then this is it. So this is one of the cards in the deck. I don't know which card this is, so I will have to go in and take a look. But this is the breakdown of the story that goes with this card. So it's not a full storybook. It's not, complete children's fairy tales. There's a page per card with the sort of synopsis, the basics of each fairy tale that has inspired it. So you've got your Sleeping Beauty, Anansi, Buffalo Woman, you have your Little Mermaid, Crane's Wife. I think this is one of the wands, in the deck. I remember from what I've seen correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think this might be the 10 of Wands. There once was a man named Sagu, who was the leader of the tribe. He had a single daughter named Takuri, terrible pronunciation, whom he loved very much. She had eyes for one man of another tribe. He was saddened to think that she lived so far away from him. He respected her wishes and let her go with his blessing. He didn't hear from his daughter. He began to fear she was in danger. Finally, he set out to see her, went to the village, found nothing but the remnants of ruin, where there should have been a thriving village. Turns out they'd been attacked by unknown enemies. All the people were missing. He was searching for his daughter. There was no leads. He never asked for help. He never stopped searching. Months later, his tribe found him dead, still lying with his ear to the ground, listening for his daughter. But a strange thing had happened. A plant had grown out of his ear. The plant grew and stretched and eventually became a tree. The tree flowered and its fruits looked like human ears. From that day on, the timbu tree became to represent the father's undying love for his daughter, for he is still listening for her to this day. Okay, so there it is, growing out of the ear, and the fruits of the tree there look like ears. There you go. I'm obviously not going to read all the stories in here, or any others probably for that matter, just the one I think as an example. So that's how the book works. And it's just really for if you want like a deeper understanding of the box of the deck. The deck is fantastically priced for a mass market deck. It's so cheap and such high quality that it kind of puts a lot of the others to shame, to be fair. There's even gilding on this deck, on the box. I got it from Books Please because it turned out to be a very popular deck and was really hard to get hold of, and I live in the UK. This was the place that had it in stock with the book, so that's why I ended up going there. We have Tarot of the Divine. It's this, so the guidebook is very small. So you have its colour. So there's your card, and there's the write-up. So you have upright and reversed. So there's another small story about the card. So we've got 3 of Swords. Just find the wands a second. So we have 10 of Wands. There it is. Ten of Wands represents taking on too much and refusing to accept help. When Sago's daughter went missing, he searched alone in vain. A timbo tree grew from his ear when he died, bearing fruits he laboured for but was unable to enjoy. Upright, overwhelmed, stress, obligation, refusing aid, duty. Reversed, avoidance, burnout, overcommitting, stretched thin, and giving up. So there you go. There's enough in the book, I think, for the cards without the story, unless you want the story just to explain the card. The card is linen stock, and the box, as you see, comes with a ribbon. Like I say, price point, unbelievable, phenomenal, in fact. I've talked about these in one of my VRs to Ethany about decks I'm going to work with more this year. It's a linen cardstock. It handles amazingly. Drop it down and see if we can zoom in. There we go. So of course that's Little Mermaid. This is, I think this is Cinderella or somebody, I can't remember now. Reminds me of Glinda though. We have the High Priestess, Empress. The colours are beautifully gentle. And I have to say, after being kind of locked up, stuck inside and not seeing much else, just the picturesque qualities of these and the brightness of them is really nice. It is a slight difference from what I normally collect in my collection, so it has its own place within. I haven't decided yet. I haven't put it down for my April deck to work with, but you never know, it might. I have the Guardian Tarot out, which was an unexpected naughty purchase. But the borders are really nicely done. It doesn't look out of place. It's not your average RWS deck. It's got some hints to it in there, but it's not your general imagery. So without the sign on the bottom, you probably struggle. But obviously you can read it regardless. So 2 of Cups. Can't wait for this one, whenever it is that we come out of lockdown. So 4. Yeah, look, each card is so individual. It's just gorgeous. I can see many people snapping up this deck and keeping it, you know, it's probably going to be a classic staple in most people's collections, in fact. Dare I say it? Could it be the new kind of RWS-esque deck to collect? King of Cups, that's beautiful. Seagulls giving away my location. I don't live quite near the sea, but it's definitely the other side of the city. In fact, I often wonder how they get this close to the moors. It fascinates me. They also have that holiday feel about them, don't they, when you hear seagulls? Most people go on holiday to the sea, that's where you expect to be. Queen of Coins, King of Coins. That's quite fitting, isn't it? For the 3. 4 of Swords. I've actually got a fox. I've noticed foxes actually, how many times can I say that word? Popping up in a few cards now as a symbol for the 7 of Swords. But I think you can agree these are so colourful but yet not overpowering on the eye. They're still really delicate. You can get lost staring at them for a while. Nine of Wands. Baba Yaga. There he is, there's our 10. In fact, I'd say the colour's a little bit more muted in the card to what it was in the book, but not a lot. At least it's in keeping with the muted tones of the deck. Queen of Wands. I think I prefer the kind of slightly paler version here to the brighter ones, actually. And there's your King. There we go. What did you think of that deck? Is it your style? Or are you more of a traditional type of deck person? I won't judge you. Let me know in comments, and I will leave that one with you. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to give me a like, subscribe, or a thumbs up, or even 3 emojis in comments to let me know that you've been to see the flip through. Thank you again. Bye bye.